All right, so we have a new toy. So if you look at this floor, it's got some relatively large nail heads that are holding this floor down. The floor was face nailed. And they're not cut nails, not regular cut nails for flooring. They're larger heads. And to set all these by hand will be just a nightmare. And then you'd hit the hammer on the nail punch and they'd more than likely, hammer would just kind of bounce back at you. It would take a lot, even though this room is really small, it would take a lot to set these. So we have what they call an air locker. It's an air assisted nail set. So here's the air locker. You can buy these off of Amazon. They're a little over $50. They're a good tool to have in your corral. And they don't last that long. We usually buy 2 at a time. So there's a striker inside of there. You pull the trigger, it comes out, makes contact with the nail head, sets it, and you're on your way. These run up to 100 pounds. You don't want to go past 100 pounds. So we'll set it at 90 and see what happens on this one. And if it needs a little bit more, we'll go up to like 95 and so on and so forth. Typical air tool, have to oil it. And the new ones, and this is like our 3rd or 4th one over the years, they actually send you another striker. You have to remember, this is a metal rod and it's coming down and making contact with the metal nail head. So eventually this is gonna break. That's why they're so cheap, and that's why you usually buy a couple at a time. But this time around, the company is now sending a secondary plunger so that when that one does break, you can just repair it on the job. They give you the Allen wrench to go with it. And if I can remember, I'll put a link in the video to get these, and they're great. So let me oil it up and I'll show you guys how it works. So that does a really nice job setting those down below the surface. That way we can run the hyper grinder across here and not worry about scoring our abrasives or ruining any of the pads. Okay, so that was about 10 minutes worth of my work to set all these nails, if that long. Makes it a lot easier to go through and set these nails as opposed to even thinking about doing it by hand. And like I said, if you're trying to do these by hand, these large head nails like that, you're gonna throw the nail punch on the nail head, you gotta whack it with the hammer, and it's basically just gonna bounce. So this worked out well. I'll throw a link in the description down below